What up, everybody? Just sitting in the taxi about to make a move out towards Foxwood. But I come on here and just talk a little bit more about face value. Okay. We have to learn how to separate our true self. Okay. What we really dealing with in life, like, from where we really want to be in life and what we really want to be doing in life. Okay. Face value. Sometimes you only can see the outside of a person's mind or a person's life unless they actually tell you what they're going through or what they're dealing with. So if you see them and just because they dress and they say, hello, how you doing? They got a smile on their face. That don't necessarily mean that their life is wonderful, that everything is perfect, and that everything is going great. Me, myself personally, I've been battling with my girlfriend for about a year on a lot of different things, just trying to grow and learn how to nurture and love, her, and not only that, myself more. And it's tough. It's real tough, because you got conflicting ideas and views all the time. People have their own idea about how they should live their life, about what it takes to make it, only because they've been doing it for years, long before you ever met them, before you ever came up with that shit. Now somebody just ran a light on Fond du Lac, almost ran straight into me, right on 27th Street, the worst intersection in the city. Just crossed 27th Street, the mug ran, coming through the red light, almost ran right into me just now as we speak. But I'm noticing more and more, I keep having these little small accidents and close calls and things like that, because I just had a guy rear end me at the light the other day when I was sitting down on Water Street. And the only thing I was doing was waiting for the person that was walking across the street to finish walking before I completed my turn. But I seen this white van all up on my butt the whole time. He was just like in a hurry and he was trying to get around me. But I'm not finna, I almost run over a person not to get hit by a vehicle, because this van can take a licking and keep ticking. If I run over that person walking across the street, that person ain't gonna have as great a chance of making it as if I get hit by somebody else, But the more I learn, the more I work towards being better and doing better in my life, which I'm not there. I'm far from it, trust me. I make it look real good doing the things that I do. And I don't always portray, I say, the best image of the truth about what I'm dealing with and what I'm going through. I be fighting an uphill battle every single day. I've been battling with alcoholism for a number of years. Action with alcohol. It's been a hell of a fight. I've been to prison once behind it for 16 months and on parole for 3 years. But I say it was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. It made me come from prison with thoughts in my head that I wasn't never going back to prison ever again. And I came home from prison and I went back to college behind it. So it was correction for me. It was something that I very much so needed, because I wasn't doing anything to correct my own behavior. As far as I love to drink, I love to drive, I love to go clubbing and chasing women and all that old kid stuff, I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say fun stuff, that's kid stuff. When you know better, you do better. For a long time, that's all I wanted to do, was just live my life the way I felt like, I wanted to live it. Was it right? It didn't get the best results in the end that I was looking for, that I wanted. Heck, I feel like right now, shoot, I should be living in a mansion, in a yacht, on on the lakefront somewhere. But all the work I did, all the stuff I was putting out there was wrong. It was all not. You know, I was a drug dealer. I sold drugs for many years. And I thank God that the net that was placed out there to catch me and to entrap me and to get me sent to prison or get killed, I thank God that my faith and my belief and the mercy and the grace of God, and that's the only reason why I'm still here and still alive today and still free right now, is the mercy and the love of God. Okay? I want y'all to understand that. I might portray that, you know what I'm saying, I got it going on all the time, or like in my Facebook posting and my pages and stuff like that. But this shit is hard as a motherfucker out here. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard to be positive in a world where everybody around you is falling apart and losing their mind and going crazy and committing suicide and popping pills and just want to have fun and get drunk and get high and think all that stuff is cool. I've been there, I did all that shit. That shit didn't come to a damn thing in my life. But thank God, his love abounds and his mercy abounds and his grace abounds in my life. You know, I've been one of the biggest fools and still am sometimes one of the biggest fools that you'll probably ever meet in life. And I thank God for me being that fool, not for the sake of me wanting to be a fool, but I know that it was only him that carried me all this time while I was out here living foul, you know, and protecting me and covering me, because he know he got a greater purpose for me and because he knows I'm a better person than I even knew I was. Okay? I deserve death because of everything I know, and then I still continue to live, you know, not fully according to his will for my life. And right now, you know, it's something that I'm seeking out more and more, because I want to learn the correct way to live my life, the correct way to live and be a good example for other people to follow, for my kids to follow. I want to be a good example for my sisters. I want to be a great example, you know, for just other young men, because we don't have greatness in our community no more. We don't have people striving for greatness no more. Standing on the corner selling drugs until you got all this money from selling dope that you really can't do a whole lot with, unless you know how to, you know, I guess be really resourceful. You know how to, you know, what they call it back in the day when the mob had all this money and they had to clean it up. You know, if you know how to clean up your money, you got people that you can trust to invest that money and so that you can use it to do good things versus just living foul the whole time, just going out to eat every day, buying cars, getting fancy paint jobs and rims and things like that. Those are things that never interested me, thank God, because those are things that brought more attention to a lot of people and got them robbed or set up or killed by people and even the police with their greedy butt. You know, that's a police officer's dream, to make his career, not only make his career, bust your ass, take all your money that you was hustling hard for and just use it, you know, turn in what he want to turn in or use whatever he want to use for his glory, for his benefit. And now you done made this career too, because that's the only way a police officer can get promoted, is from busting your ass down or busting my ass down. Okay? So I just want y'all to know that I really do love people. I really do want to help people genuinely, but I know I got to help myself first, and I got to do things in a correct manner, in a proper manner, you know, whatever manner that may be. And that's what I'm learning by communicating constantly every day with God, looking within myself, listening to motivational speakers all the time online, and hanging out with, you know, successful people. And I used to always try to figure out what that meant as far as hanging out with successful people. Rich people ain't gonna just come knock on your door and say, hey, you want to hang out with me? I'm gonna show you how to be successful. I'm gonna show you how to be rich. No, I don't necessarily mean that. That's not gonna necessarily be the case for most of us. We're not gonna have people behind us, all the time that we think we should have behind us. So a lot of things we gotta learn for ourselves, and we have to go out and get it ourselves. We have to have the desire, the motivation, the ambition to get out there and try different things. I've tried many things, and a lot of stuff I may have been successful at, I gave up on it right when I was, just climbing through all of the loops and learning the way the route, the way the stuff's supposed to be done. Learning the routine of how to just basically get in the routine and the habit of doing things. And once I be done figured out how a job or a business work, the way I am, I'm restless. If that stuff don't happen right away, if I don't learn it instantly, I'm on to something else, trying to learn something else. But it's a great thing too, because I do have the know-how and the tenacity to get out there and try something different. But I just got to stick with it for more than 90 days or 100 days is what I'm learning. See, I drive for Uber. Right now I'm driving a taxi cab. I go grocery shopping for people and deliver groceries. I've done Postmates deliveries for Instacart. For Postmates, where I pick up food from restaurants and deliver it to people's houses. Drive limousine for Limousine Company. It's a very small company. They're doing really big numbers, doing pretty busy right now. Big City Limousine in Sussex. What's up, Joe Ciardo? Thanks, man, for letting me come and work for you, man. I know I got frustrated, in a few different situations when everything didn't go according to plan. So I started looking for another plan, which is a great thing. But at the same time, I enjoyed being there, working for you, doing the stuff that I was doing. And because of it, when things go, I would say, the right way, I'm rewarded handsomely for it. And I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. I don't want this video to go past 15 minutes because I don't want to lose people's attention and what I'm talking about. But the focus is, basically just staying focused on, the truth about your life, about yourself, and what you're really going through and really dealing with. And I just want to be honest with y'all and let y'all know, some of the stuff that I'm going through, some stuff I've been through has not always been gravy and peaches and cream or any of that stuff. I just have a knack for grasping a hold of things and not holding on to them for too long. But I learn things fast and I learn things quick and easy. And that's probably something that ain't the greatest thing for me, because I'm not going to say I think I know it all when I get into something, but I learn fast. And sometimes it's not good to be brought along too quick or too fast, okay? Because then you don't gain a greater sense of appreciation for what it is and the people that's, helping you get, to learn that business or that job or whatever it is you're going through. The word of God, to learn about the word of God. If you got a good person that's willing to read the Bible and have Bible studies and teach you, not only teach you, but teach other people, especially if you're in a church setting or a situation like that. Sometimes we just got to stick it out and tough it out, and get what we got to get the way we need to get it. Sometimes it don't come fast. It's my money and I want it now. The one advertiser on one commercial, that's what they always say. And that's just to basically give us an idea of how we think and how we act. It's yours. So that means if it's yours, that means you worked for it. That means you had an accident and you're suing somebody or whatever the case may be. That means it's coming. It's yours. Can't nothing stop that. Okay? So you don't need to go out and get an advancement on it or get a loan on it. Be patient. Wait for it to come. It's yours. Same thing with the blessings from God that we have coming from God. Once you put the work in, especially when you're working for him, you got to do everything you do like you're working for the Lord, because man will cheat you, man will shortcut you, shortchange you, rip your hours off, your check off, all kinds of stuff. But when you do things in accordance to the will of God, he pays fair. He's a righteous and a just God. He's a loving and caring God. He will compensate you long as you believe in him and you trust in him. So every message that I have, that I talk about, I'm gonna always be talking about God and my faith in what I believe, because what I know from my experiences, okay? I'm not talking to you from a place of anger. I'm not talking to you from a place where I'm boasting or bragging. I'm very humble in who I am and what I do, and very genuine. That's why I want you to know the truth about who I am, where I came from, what I'm going through, and what I'm dealing with, because we all have it bad at points and times in our life. You know, we have rough patches. Sometimes some of us fall down and we stay down longer than others. I'm just one of those people that happen to fall down and get right back up and get knocked back down again and get right back up. And thank God he keeps filling me up with enough energy and enough strength and keep giving me my sanity back, because I be making myself go insane and go crazy trying to figure out how to do things on my own instead of asking for help. I'm one of them men. Shoot, I like to do things on my own and try to be independent and all that old tough stuff. Sometimes we all need help. We all need a helping hand. And with that being said, I'm just going to go back and stick with what I was saying 15, 20 minutes.